Hello, citizens of the realm, and welcome to Talking God. We're here to talk about the latest episode of Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 3, Oathbreaker. Let's get right into it. My name's AJ.
And I'm Janine.
And this is Talking God. So we start this episode once again at Castle Black with Jon Snow rising up from the dead. Davos is there to see it, and he's like, "You're supposed to be dead, mister." And Jon's like, "Yeah, dude, I know. Like, what the hell is going on? I got stabbed in the heart. I'm not supposed to be here."
And so he, pretty much falls forward. Davos puts his coat around him, and Melisandre comes in. She starts asking questions. What did you see? What do you remember? Because she still wants proof that the Lord of Light really,
Jon didn't see anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember anything about
She asked him,
itself.
he's like, "I remember dying." There was nothing after.
Yeah. And then Davos asks Melisandre to leave the room and let's talk to Jon. Jon's like, "What am I supposed to do? Like,
And
they
Davos
killed me.
is just like,
I failed.
Fail again.
Go
Keep
out.
going.
Just keep on, pushing through life." So after Davos' little pep talk, they go to the courtyard, and everybody's looking at him like, Tormund says they think you're a god.
And then, of course, in true Tormund fashion,
Yeah, Jon asks him, "What do you think?"
And Tormund's like, "I saw your pecker. A god wouldn't have a pecker that small."
Yeah, so we got that funny scene, and then another little funny scene where he goes and he sees Dolor's Ed, and Jon's kind of cracking jokes. And then
Ed's like,
yeah.
are you sure that's you?
He's like, "Dude, I don't even know."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we move on to Gilly and Sam. They're on the ship, headed towards Old Town, or so Gilly thinks. But
and, Gilly's affectionately checking on Sam, "Are you going to be okay?" And he responds by throwing up in a bucket. And basically, he tells her that they're not going to Old Town.
Well, Sam is. Gilly's not.
Sam's going to Old Town.
And because they don't let women in.
They don't let women in. And so they basically kind of hint at that they're going to just say that little Sam is Sam's bastard. So that way his family will take them in.
So Sam's going to drop off at Horn Hill. And we'll finally get to see Randall Tarley, which I think he's cool. The best living general in Westeros.
I mean, terrible father, but he was a good general.
Yeah, he's a good general. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And then after that, we go to the much anticipated Tower of Joy flashback scene.
Or Tower of Tease,
or
as
Tower
the
of
internet
Tease.
has dubbed it.
Yeah, because we got everything we wanted, and then not what we wanted.
Stopped.
But it was good. Bran is having another flashback vision, much like last episode where he's at Winterfell. He is seeing a now older Ned Stark in his 20s, and the Tower of Joy battle between him and Arthur Dayne and Austin Went. Gerald Hightower nowhere to be found. Don't know why, but it's all good. The fight breaks out. Arthur Dayne
Sir Arthur Dayne
kicks
is
ass.
a badass. He pretty much kills Ned's entire party like by himself, and it seems like Ned's the only one there. He knocks the sword out of Ned's hand, and Howland Reed
springs up and saves the day. He saves Ned's life because he wasn't dead, and
they go forward, and Ned goes to run up the tower, and Bran calls out. He's like, "Father,"
and Ned's like, "What was that?"
And
Blood Raider's like, "Okay, enough of that. We're out of here.
We're gonna go."
Yeah.
And of course, Bran's like, "Well, I want to go up the tower." And
he's like, "Nah."
Don't we all, Bran?
Yeah.
To go up that tower.
Bran's pissed off, but Blood Raven tells him, "Look, you're not gonna be here forever, but while you're here, I gotta teach you everything. We got a big textbook to get through, so you're gonna learn, mister."
Hopefully, Bran knowing everything means we will know everything.
Yep, hopefully. Unlike Jon Snow.
Who knows nothing.
Still. After the Tower of Joy, we see Daenerys at Base Dothrak. She's finally there, and she's being stripped of her Daenerys Targaryen clothes and being put into the brown paper sack, looking like the rest of the potatoes they had
and
based
then
up,
of
right?
course, she threatens them, lists all of her titles, and
which is
that's-
like half her
that's that.
lines this season.
Yeah, pretty much half her lines this season, and they're just like, listen, you went out into the real world, we have to figure out what to do with you, and
hint, hint, you're not gonna like it, Daenerys.
yeah.
And then Daenerys like, oh yeah, hint, hint, you're not gonna like when my dragons come and roast the hell out of you.
And then of course we stay in Essos and we go to Varys.
To Varys, and he has a special guest. It is the lady who has been working with the Sons of the Harpy.
AJ's being polite, the prostitute.
The prostitute, okay. She deserves some respect. It's the world's oldest profession. And yeah, he knows all about her, and he's telling her, he's like, look, I don't like to threaten people. Like, the way I get what I want is I make people happy. How can I make you happy? And she's just like, oh, if I make a deal with you, the Second Sons, the Harpies, then they're gonna kill me, so whatever.
Basically Varys offers her and her son a way to get out of the city with money.
Safe passage to Pentos and a hella huge bag of silver. So that's all good. Her name's Valen, apparently, or Valen. I like Valen. But after that, we stay there in Marine, and we see Tyrion, Missandei, and Greyworm, and they're hanging out.
Awkwardly.
It's really awkward.
Out.
It's like, so what do you guys like to talk about? And Greyworm's like,
nothing.
I would report. He's like, yeah, that's not conversation.
Tyrion's just like, let's play a game, and
like, nah.
Greyworm's like, yeah, games are for children, and Sunday's
They're
like,
not fun games.
I don't like games.
Yeah.
Games are not fun. And so Varys comes in, Tyrion's just like, thank God.
Yes, finally somebody I can
stuck
talk
with
to.
These people.
But yeah, just another funny shit scene with Tyrion. That's all we really get.
Yeah, that's all we've gotten from him this season, besides the dragons.
Yeah. Now we're moving over to Westeros, King's Landing specifically, and we see Qyburn has inherited all of Varys' little birds. And he's just basically telling him, look, just keep up the good work.
Yeah, and he gives him candy.
Listen to me now, give you some candy.
And then, of course, Franken Mountain and
Makes an
Cersei and
appearance.
Jamie come in, and
The kids
all
are just
the
like, oh,
little
crap,
little
what is that?
birds just scatter away.
Yeah, fly away, little birds. And then Cersei tells Qyburn that she doesn't just want little birds in King's Landing, she wants them in the north, Dorne, across the North Sea, everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay, I'm all right.
I got this.
Okay.
And so they walk into the small council meeting,
Jamie,
and they're like,
Cersei,
yeah,
and
you guys don't have a position here. Like, bounce.
Yeah, Jamie's like, whoa, I'm the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, I've got a spot here. And they're like, yeah, you do. And then
they're basically
like,
you can't sit with us.
Meeting's over. Yeah, you can't sit with us. You're ugly. And then they form a little group chat away from them. They're gonna do without them.
Then we go to Tommen talking to the High Sparrow, and just Tommen's being manipulated by everyone. The High Sparrow's manipulating him.
His own mother is.
His own mother's manipulating him. Just being pulled in all these directions.
Think about person. Well, but they're kind of trying to help Tommen. They're looking out for him at least.
Yeah, the High Sparrow's kind of just trying to get his agenda across.
Right. No, I meant Cersei and
Jamie.
Yeah. But yeah, High Sparrow's definitely got big plans and see what we can get out of Tommen. But after that, we're gonna head over to Bravos to see Arya's little training montage video.
Eye of the Tiger starts playing. She's running upstairs,
dabbing off some sweat, drinking Gatorade,
course, fighting the waif, and all of a sudden, she's getting her ass kicked.
She's actually getting good though.
Yeah, she's getting better each time, and then finally we get the moment where she stops,
pulls out her inner Donatello,
and just stops the waif.
Stops the waif, and then they're just like, "Oh, okay, I think you're ready."
And then, of course, one more time just to check,
Mm-hmm.
Giant Hagar is just like, tell me your name and I'll give you your eyes back. And she says the girl's no one. He's like, all right, cool. So here are your eyes. Yeah, just checking.
Here, drink this.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
She got her eyes back.
But whatever. Keep going with Arya. Now we go up to Winterfell and we see that Ramsay has a visitor.
And it's
Small John Umber.
Yeah, Small John Umber.
And he tells Ramsay, his father's dead, but I think you and I can work out a deal.
Ramsay tries to get him to kneel to him, kiss his ring, and he's like, I'm not going to do that. Your father did that to did that for Robb Stark and killed him. So, I mean, it means nothing, but I brought you a gift.
And that gift happens to be Osha,
And
Rickon
Stark.
Ramsay's like, how do I know that's Rickon Stark?
And of course, they bring in Shaggy Dog's head.
And then they bring in Shaggy. Oh. Hopefully...
They stop killing the damn direwolves.
Yeah, and hopefully there's more to that.
I don't think so. He thinks the Umbers are trying to play.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. But we'll talk about it a little later. We'll see. We wrap up this episode at Castle Black again for the third straight week.
It's a great formula. Start with Jon Snow and with Jon Snow.
Keep it at Jon Snow. We like to see that.
Yeah.
But Jon's got the Mutineers up in the gallows, and he's allowing them to give their last words.
And of course, and Alistair Thorne's like, yeah, no, I'd do it again. Like, I did what I thought was right, and just respect.
Respect, yeah.
And,
he said I had a choice to betray my Lord Commander or betray the Night's Watch, so I chose you.
I would do it again. Of
Can't
course,
argue with that.
He goes to give Ollie his last words, and Ollie's just like, he doesn't say anything. He's pretty much just mean mugging Jon, like, the entire time.
Mm-hmm. And Jon's just like, alright, gotta do what I gotta do. Cuts the rope, buckets kick out, and we get a beautiful shot of Ollie's face turning blue and purple and his eyes popping out. And it's just like, for the watch. But yeah, after that, Ed tells him, like, yeah, you should really burn the bodies.
And he's like, nah, you got this, and just hands him his
mean?
coat.
Hands him the coat. What am I supposed to do with this?
And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
My watch has ended.
Boom. Mic drop.
Episode
awesome.
done.
That's the way to end the episode.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
But we ran a poll again this week. We're going to do it every week.
Every week for Character of the Week.
And this week, you all chose Jon Snow. Surprise, surprise. Jon Snow. You guys voted. All 46 of you. Show it right here. We listened. Jon Snow, Character of the Week. We would like to have a little more interaction with you guys on Twitter, so maybe more polls in the future. Just let us know what you would like to see from us.
Yeah.
And we'll get that going.
In the comments or on our Twitter.
Comments, Twitter, send a raven. Who cares? We'll get back to you somehow. But Twitter is the easiest.
Yeah.
So stick to that. But, fantastic episode again. Can't say it enough.
Come tweet at us like Varys' little birds.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, maybe you guys can be our little birds. Yeah. Less creepy. Anyway, that's our show. Thank you so much for watching Talking God this week. And we'll see you next time. My name's AJ.
And I'm Janine.
This has been Talking God. Thank you.